Hello everybody, I'm EpicBWW. So, this is an unfortunate video to be making, and a bit of an interesting one of the craziest videos I've ever made. I think, personally, within the next 2 years, Gorilla Tag will die. This is controversial of me saying this. I have read through the comments of my other video, Gorilla Tag isn't the same anymore. That video gathered 11,000 views and countless hundreds of likes, dislikes, a few. We saw your opinions, we saw your comments, and I want to take every single opinion into accountability here. This is no longer the beast of a game it was back in the day. If you remember, if you were there, 2022, 2023 eras, or 2021, that was probably the best, but that was where the majority of the people were. And in those eras, we saw a massive uprise from where it started to that point. And I'd say around GT3 is where it all went downhill. This introduced packs, one of the scummiest features I think they've ever done. It's just as bad as Fortnite Battle Passes, or Roblox, Headless Horseman, or whatever. This is genuinely threatening, in my opinion, to Roblox. Not Roblox, to Gorilla Tag. This is a serious threat, because $30 price tags for games are not acceptable. Actually, not for games. I'm messing up so bad today. For packs, for a few cosmetics. I mean, come here. This is absolutely not $30 worth, and I'd say this is one of the key factors that will kill Gorilla Tag. It's going to kill it. These prices are not acceptable, and not enough YouTubers and people are speaking up about it. Why? Because if Gorilla Tag dies, they lose their job. If this happens, there has to be like an emergency meeting, because this is humongous. This is not acceptable, and they need to figure this out. Okay, so back then, you could get 2,500 shiny rocks for $1.99 or $2.99. You know what's $1.99 now? This hat. $1.99. Please pay up. Yeah, this is scum. This is pure greed and scum by another axiom. This is the new EA. I'd say they are the new EA in terms of this, because this is not fair pricing at all, and I don't understand it. This is completely and utterly stupid. If you remember, back in 2021 to 2022, there was early access. In the beginning, it was only for PC players, but eventually they brought it to Oculus once the city came out, after Hat Room left. And it was $10, and it gave you a bunch of cosmetics and free 10,000 shiny rocks. It was absolutely fantastic. And now $30 gets you 10 times less than what you got, or like 7 times less, because comparing the amount of cosmetics and features that you gain from each pack, this is genuinely heartbreaking to see, because this is dumb. This is awful even. This should not be generally accepted by the community, because this isn't acceptable. You're charging $30 for something that will just come back next year, and not exactly the same anyways. If you want to know about that more, you can go check out my video why I hate Flashbacks so much that I made back in like November. I talked all about that and why I hate it, so please check that out if you're wondering. just in general, I think packs are a big reason for the death of Gorilla Tag. This is crucial, but it's not just that, okay? This is going to be kind of a longer video because of my reasonings here. Folks, let's talk about ratings. Ratings, yes. Currently, if we look at the ratings, hold on, I actually don't know the ratings. Let's just check it out really quickly. Okay. So, currently, for... Where the hell is my menu, bro? Oh, there it is. So, currently, for the rating of Gorilla Tag, we see... Gorilla Tag has a 4.5 star rating. That's less than last time. It is plummeted down to the 3rd place spot on the top selling this week. Animal Company is still in 1st place. Beat Saber finally beat Gorilla Tag. That's very surprising. Gorilla Tag has not seen 3rd place for a very, very long time. Animal Company has a 4.9 star rating. That is near perfection, and I don't understand why Gorilla Tag doesn't follow in their steps. And what's crazy is that they actually try to. They try to follow in their steps, but it's too late. The whole Ghost Reactor and horror is almost a direct and utter copy of Animal Company. Oh, you get new items to do cool things and beat up ghosts, aka monsters, and all that stuff, and you go exploring in a mine, and you go collect things and orbs and jewels. Wow, that sounds a lot like Animal Company, doesn't it? Maybe because it is. Because Animal Company is their main competitor, and it's their fault anyways, because they decided they were going to make Gorilla Tag an open source game. They have just forced themselves into death, because now people are using their same code, their same engine, and they're going to use that engine to make a better version of Gorilla Tag. And you know what they do? They take it down, because they want their money. Because they are the new EA, and I keep on trying to tell people this, and they're like, no, they're not the new EA. Look at this. This is pathetic. This is EA in a nutshell. This is no longer one guy doing all the work. This is the company, the business of another Axiom speaking. No longer the people have a choice. And this is how it's gonna be for who knows how much longer. Probably forever, because this reminds me of Fortnite, and it's like an Epic Games or EA stunt. And I've said that quite a few times of EA, but this is quite literally an EA stunt. They are going to continuously lose players if they keep doing the same overpriced bullcrap, the same awful updates. I mean, we gotta talk about these cosmetic updates, these random new game modes that no one cares about. All these different things do not matter to the people. They just want good cosmetics and not overpriced bullcrap, and they want an actually good system that can actually detect harmful or bad things going on. Like, you know, that's the whole point of KID. That completely failed. They tried to do this voice moderation system. It completely failed. It does nothing. It does nothing to benefit the experience of the game. Listen, I told myself that I would never, ever, ever buy a pack again. I will never sell a single dollar to this company ever, because this is like, what, a $300 million company still pricing their things at this. They said initially, Lemming used to say, when the game started up, that he had these high prices to pay his workers. Well, the prices never changed. Actually, they went up in price for less. This is an exact example of deflation, I think, because, well, you're getting smaller product for more, okay? That's what I put it as. This is literally a virtual product. This will not be with you forever. This is seriously dumb. I hate the new features that they're adding. This ranked mode that nobody uses. Also, they made the ranked belt cost 1,000 shiny rocks. You have to pay for the ranked mode. Why? So this entire update is made useless in my opinion when you have to pay. This isn't even funny. But this game is suffering greatly from the community. KID once again did nothing. Did nothing to actually protect them. Instead, it steals your information off of your Meta or Steam account. Great. Steals your credit card information, whatever you have on there. They're taking as much information as they can, as much as any other American company, American tech company especially. It's genuinely just awful, in my opinion. I think this has to be resolved. Useless game modes and all these things coming together is going to lead to the downfall of Gorilla Tag and the eventual death within the next 2 years. Because they realized too late that nobody cares about a handball tournament. Nobody cares. And, you know, people say, oh, Orion Drift will take its place. It barely hits like 5,000 players, like a month sometimes. It's not doing good. So, thank you very, very much. And, I'll see you next time. Thank you, subscribe, like. Peace out.